What's up guys, WWE Fan Tasha here. Today we have a Christmas special unboxing. You might be wondering why I have the beanie on and pajamas pretty much. That is because I've been sick for like 4 days now. I have like a virus in my body, something cold, sinus infection, something going on, but I feel like crap. But I got a new belt today. It is a mystery belt. This is like the first time I think I'm doing a mystery belt one. The other time was a fail just because in the thumbnail I put what the belt was. So I'm not going to put in the thumbnail what this title is. You guys are not expecting this title, I don't think. Very rare title. Not a lot of collectors on the planet have this. But I bought it from Amazon. Taking it out. Alrighty. And I guess it's already open. That's strange. Anyways, I mean that makes sense because there's another box. Anyways, so there we have this. And what do we have? We have the Andre 1987 version of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Not WWE, WWF. This belt is insane. WWE Shop does not make this belt. Only Fandu Belts does. So I'm getting my second Fandu belt. It has been such a long time since I got a belt, and I'm hoping you guys are glad that I got this one. It is mystery. It is a mystery. It is different. And don't worry, guys. In 2019, I'm going to get the North American, and I'm going to get the $1 Million Championship because those are highly requested. But I decided to get this one right here because it's well worth my money. All right, getting this out. This belt is ginormous, guys. Remember, this belt. All right, so here's the story behind this belt. So Hulk Hogan was the WWF champion back in the day, 1987, I believe. WrestleMania 3 was right around the corner. Andre the Giant was with Bobby Heenan. He was being managed by Bobby Heenan. And Bobby Heenan decided to get this championship made for Andre the Giant because he was confident that Andre the Giant was the next WWF champion. Andre the Giant ended up losing at WrestleMania 3, and this championship never became a legitimate WWF title. But there we have that right there. We're going to get the plastic taken off, but there's so much detail. I don't even know if this is going to fit around my waist, guys. It's ginormous. Remember, it's made for like a 7'3", 500-pound dude. So we're getting this taken off. Fandu Belts packages their belts very nicely. Got this tape stuff. Peeling it off of each plate, protecting it. So there is a dual-plated version of this, where the background is silver and the rest is gold, but they are out of stock for that one, so I decided to go with all gold. Getting that off. Look at that. WWE doesn't do this. Fandu Belts does. This came all the way from China, FYI, guys. And I got Amazon Prime free shipping, so it came in 2 days. Alright, so we're going to take a look at this belt right here as soon as I move this bubble wrap. Taking a look at the championship, a detailed look. Starting off with the main plate right here, this is ginormous. This is probably like a foot long, if not probably like 11 inches. Pretty huge, pretty wide as well. Right here it says World, and then there's a bunch of stars. And this is very detailed. If you look right here on the Eagles, these aren't like flat. These are sticking out of the plates, almost as if they're their own plates. They're ginormous, guys. And they have this nice texture to the feathers as well. Then we have the classic kind of intercontinental style globe. And if you go down to the to the lower section, this is actually the Intercontinental title design right here. If you go and look at the Intercontinental title, it is exactly like this. So why they did this, I honestly have no clue, but it's very cool. Heavyweight Wrestling Champion. Moving on to the right side over here, it says United Kingdom with the United Kingdom flag. And then the Australian flag, pretty cool. And then the Canadian flag, Japanese flag. And then we have the United States flag, the Mexico flag. And very interesting, USSR. You're probably wondering, the USSR doesn't exist anymore. And that is because, you know, the Cold War and all that went down, and this championship was in the 80s. The USSR was still around, so I think it's really cool that how they added that detail and kept it. And then we have Italy right there. This championship is insane, guys. This is probably not as heavy as the big gold one. That's the one I got. But if you look right here, look at that curve. That curve is absolutely insane. You're not going to have to curve this yourself. It already comes curved. It's perfect. You're not going to have to go through all that labor to do that. But yeah, there is that, pretty long. Now I'm going to get the other championship out. This is the big gold next to it. As you can see, the new championship absolutely dwarfs this title right here. This title is surprisingly a little bit heavier though, just because the plates on this are just so thick. Like these are 8 millimeters, and these are probably just under. It says they're 8 millimeters, but I think they're right around like 7 millimeters. But if you look on here, this is more of a domed kind of curve to it rather than actual curve. This one's more curved. So that's pretty insane, guys. I'm gonna wrap this around my waist and see if it fits. Alright, so I wore this for the video because this belt was created for this feud. We have the Hulkster belt right there, Cardillo weight belts. If you want to go pick up a Cardillo weight belt, make sure to go pick one up. Very cool that we have that, but I brought that out just because this is Andre's belt, this is Hulk Hogan's belt. So very cool. Now we're going to get the belt on. Alrighty, you guys, as you can see, it actually perfectly fits. But I think the reason why it fits is probably because this is the replica version, whereas the big one probably wouldn't fit just because it was just ginormous, and they probably didn't make it for people my size. They made it for Andre the Giant. But it fits perfect. The curve adds a nice kind of fit to it rather than flat plates. Very cool. This was only $299, whereas regular replicas, this replica right here was about $430 on WWE Shop, plus shipping probably almost $500. I got this on Amazon Prime. It was free shipping and it was only $300, and it's probably better quality. In my opinion, I'm a belt collector. This is like I think my 24th replica, so that's insane. But yeah, guys, this is highly detailed, very cool. Also, they did not include the WWF logo just because they do not have the rights, and it would mean it was a bootleg belt, and we don't like bootleg belts on this channel right here. And then, of course, we have this synthetic floppy leather. Very cool. I always love that. Look at that. That is just perfect. If you want some floppy leather, make sure to go to Fandy Belts. Very cool, guys. I definitely recommend this belt. It is very awesome, and it's just so cool, guys. I did not take this off, but it is so cool. They did include the gold tip as well. Very awesome. And if you go to Fandy Belts, you can also customize this belt to what you're liking. You can either get white or black strap for this. I decided to go black because that's what it actually was. Thanks for watching, guys. WWE Fan Talk Show out. I also want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching WWE Fan Talk Show.